بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد. I think I mentioned this before as well, but let's repeat it again because it's very important. With the access of a lot of knowledge, people become curious. So knowledge of curiosity and knowledge of nafi' knowledge is different. So one is you just read things for curiosity. And that sometimes is very, very problematic because why? When something is truth, it has all the answers are available. So Islam is a true religion. All the answers are available. Whatever questions are raised, have been raised or will be raised, they have all been answered, are being answered or will be answered. But the answers sometimes need time. They need preliminaries. Correct? Now, what happens is somebody is quick to do to browse small little short clips or read small little booklets in which there are questions or there are interesting things or things which are just, but then the answer to these questions take a lot of understanding, a lot of research. And people by nature are lazy. They look for shortcuts. So when you say, okay, let me just say what the questions people raise about Islam. If this is not your field, you're not a scholar, you're not expert in this. It's for you, it's not saying that, oh, there's no answers to these questions or we're scared of you leaving. It's like, okay, are you willing to put in that much time to find the answers? And even, for example, it's like atheists, become a proper atheist, become a proper murtad. Don't just watch one video and leave Islam. What kind of research is that? No? If you would, I'm saying this because we're sure 100% that Islam is the right religion and every question that you have can be answered. So if you want to become an atheist, become proper atheist, meaning research properly. Read 10, 15 books on Islam and say, I've studied intensively and now I can't find the answer. You don't find people like that. Most of them is, they have one question, one ishkal, or they read one thing and then they say, oh, I got doubt. If you study properly, you're being lazy, you're lazy murtad. Become a proper murtad. At least I'm a proper murtad. I've studied all the books of fiqh. I've studied 2 tafsirs and then I came to a conclusion, no, it's not right. Then you can say, okay, you got a point and you're worth discussing. You're just lazy atheism or lazy ibtidah, lazy apostasy. It's like, it's not. So even as well, people have questions and have doubts. Or some don't have doubts, but it's like somebody asked me after Jummah a question yesterday regarding this book. It's like, you're reading a book about some person, it's got this inside of it, and you're asking me about this. Instead of that, if you read books which will actually teach you how to improve your deen, better your deen, get a better understanding of religion. You can say in our time you have infotainment. What's infotainment? Where you get information which entertains you, which feels good. But the reality is it increasing your understanding of deen? Or is it just ma'lumat? It's like a pointer here, a pointer there, a pointer there, and it's wow, I feel good. Or is it helping you understand how to be a better Muslim? Do you understand? So a lot of these short clips, a lot of these TikTok clips, a lot of these it's just fun. It's just, oh wow, interesting. But what you need to do is if you want to really gain knowledge, study something from beginning to end. A book, read a Quran tafsir, get a good tafsir, beginning to end. And say, okay, what does the Quran say begin to end? You learn, you increase knowledge. So if you can learn Arabic, brilliant, nur ala nur. If not, let's say, well, I've studied the whole tafsir, a proper tafsir, and you might forget some stuff, but at least when the need comes up, it'll be in your mind. You understand properly with Islam. Read the seerah properly. Read books of fiqh in detail. Get somebody's emotion and go through, not just bits and bobs, it causes confusion. And as I said, shaitan said, well, if somebody's interested in YouTube videos or watching YouTube stuff, then shaitan will say, oh, leave him alone now, is he? So how do we mislead him in this? So instead of him watching good, useful things, let us put him in things which he thinks is useful, is entertainment, and then he starts watching those, oh, it's fun. And then from there, things are slightly dubious or slightly confusing and confuse him. Sometimes some people are like, they know loads of things, but regarding salah, they can't perform salah correctly. Regarding fasting, they don't know ahkam of fasting properly. Aqeedah, they don't even know what the aqeedah is properly, what the aqeedah should be properly. So we have these kind of issues. So this is something you have to be very careful about. Don't just anything and everything. Yes, unless you're an expert, unless it's your field, as an expert, then it's dangerous. And not because there's no answer, it's because generally speaking, people don't have the time to go and find the answer properly. They leave things easy, they have doubts created easily and they remove with difficulty.